The Associated Press Twitter account tweeted out, quote, breaking, 2 explosions in the White House and Barack Obama is injured. And the account was quickly suspended because this was a hack. The stock market allegedly dropped and reacted to this fake tweet, and many news agencies and Twitter users are scrambling to clarify that there was no attack at the White House and that Barack Obama is safe. So forgive me for being a little suspicious that this comes on the heels of CISPA, the Cyber Intelligence Sharing Protection Act, an absolute Orwellian measure, passing the House and moving into the Senate to become law. You might remember CISPA. It was shot down last year, and it's back, badder than ever. And, you know, it is reasonable to believe that this hack is a false flag, just a hoax in order to justify and gather more support for CISPA. After all, this story is going to go huge, going to go viral, and people are going to be saying, you see, we need to take control over the internet. We can't let hackers be, allowed to hack into the Associated Press and tweet that the president has been injured and that the White House has been blown up and attacked, and then the stock market reacts to that. So this is extremely suspicious. It certainly is reasonable to believe that this is just a hacking false flag. And by the way, there was a provision in CISPA that was thrown out where some lawmakers tried to prevent employers from being allowed to demand your Facebook password, or your future employer, anybody that you're interviewing with a job for, if CISPA passes, can demand your Facebook password and just go in there and just take a look around, read your emails, see who some of your friends are, have access to their pages, see your religious affiliation, your political affiliation, read your private status updates, your comments on friends' status updates. In what I have dubbed will be Orwellian discrimination. Many people in this Orwellian New World Order will be discriminated against because of the prying eyes of their employers, but they won't even know it. You just won't get that call back, and you won't even know why. Oh, sorry, we decided to go with somebody else. Yeah, we snooped through your Facebook page, and we didn't want to hire any Ron Paul supporters. Sorry about that, but we can't tell you that because that would be discrimination. But, well, yeah, we just went with somebody else. Oh, sorry, we just don't hire Muslims. We went into your Facebook page and realized that you're a Muslim, and we just don't hire Muslims. Sorry about that, but can't really tell you that, so we're just going to Orwellianly discriminate against you because of that. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. And while everybody has been focusing on the Boston bombing, which is just a terrible tragedy and a cover-up, probably a conspiracy, this CISPA, the Cyber Intelligence Sharing Protection Act, came back, badder than ever, passed the House while the Boston bombing was getting nonstop coverage. And so, interestingly enough, I'm sure it's just a coincidence that as CISPA and the scumbag Orwellian politicians are trying to get support for this new internet security bill to just essentially eliminate all privacy on the internet and just take control over everything. I'm sure it's just a coincidence, especially that the NSA, the National Security Agency, Bluffdale, Utah facility is pretty much completed. The facility that has the ability to record every single conversation, not just get the record of who called who and when and where, to literally record every telephone conversation, every text message, every email ever sent by anybody in the world for 100 years. Let me repeat that again. The Bluffdale, Utah NSA security base, this facility, this Orwellian compound, has the ability to record every conversation in the entire world, store it in a file, in files, for 100 years. And then they can data mine those conversations. They can use your voice print. You know, you should read my book, Big Brother, The Orwellian Nightmare Come True. I covered this 2 years ago, and everything that I wrote in this book is just every day is now becoming more and more well known. What was just buried in obscure trade journals or just buried on small tech blogs or patent applications is now becoming more and more well known as it's happening. Facial recognition scanners, the cameras watching you in your smart televisions, the microphones listening to you. Yeah, you got to get yourself up to speed. Just go read the book. It's not in stores. It's on Amazon.com in paperback or your e-readers. But this Orwellian system is so creepy that they can data mine any conversation that is recorded for keywords, or just use your voice print. Let's just say that if you're a Ron Paul supporter, you support the Second Amendment, you're an evil Tea Party terrorist. So one of your paranoid neighbors reports you to the FBI, and they could just data mine, take your voice print and just, go and dig through any conversation that you've ever had mentioning certain keywords. Oh, you talk about the Bilderberg Group? Uh-oh, you've talked about the Second Amendment. Yeah. So that's pretty interesting, I think, the data mining of voice conversations. Yeah, it's sort of like those apps on your smartphone, SoundHound, where they can just, you press the button and you listen to a song for a few seconds and it just identifies the song. Out of the millions and millions and millions of songs that are available, just a few seconds and it identifies the song. Well, the NSA has that ability to identify your voice. So, at some point in time when the Illuminati world dictator declares himself to be God and, that he's going to be worshipped, he's the Antichrist coming on the scene in the next few decades, I would imagine. They will be able to find, if you just pick up a payphone in Mexico and make a phone call to somebody, if you're a targeted individual, if you're targeted as an enemy of the state, just like SoundHound and these song identifying apps identify the song in a few seconds, your voice print will be identified amongst the millions and millions of conversations happening at the same time, and then they'll just, probably just send a drone to come and pick you up or kill you, whatever. So, pretty interesting, pretty scary. It is the Orwellian nightmare we're moving into. Oh, you didn't know that the camera on your cell phone, the camera on your laptop, and the microphone can just be activated remotely because your cell phone's always connected to the cell towers, even when it's powered down, and your laptop's, if it's connected to your Wi-Fi. The NSA, FBI, CIA, even sophisticated hackers can just, activate that microphone and camera and watch you and listen to you. Oh, you didn't know that? Well, yeah. Well, now you do. All the new smart televisions that have cameras in the television, that the camera that you have over your bedroom, over your bed, you and your wife, you and your girlfriend watch the television at night, and yeah, they can just activate the camera and the microphone and listen to you and watch you, and that's a telescreen. I hope you know what a telescreen is. It's something out of George Orwell's book, 1984, his dystopian famous novel published in 1949, before microwaves, before color television, before cell phones, before fax machines, where he just kind of outlined that this was going to happen. So my book, Big Brother, The Orwellian Nightmare Come True, is a critical analysis of George Orwell's book and overlays it with our modern society. So you might want to check it out and get up to speed on what is happening, find out how to support the Bill of Rights, learn the Bill of Rights, the list of 10 things that the government can't do to you and that you have the right to do, like the freedom of speech, right to bear arms, not to allow soldiers to live in your house, not to have them come into your house and search your place without a search warrant, the right to due process, the right to a speedy and public trial, the right to a trial by a jury, Seventh Amendment, Eighth Amendment, the right to not have excessive bail, or cruel and unusual punishments handed out to you. This is just a list of 10 things that we need to preserve. Simple. The list of 10. It's like the 10 commandments. Just somewhat common sense things like the 10 commandments: don't steal, don't lie, don't, it's pretty simple. But the government and their Bilderberg bankster buddy, Barack Obama, their spokesman, silver-tongued salesman, satanic con man, doing everything that he can to destroy the Bill of Rights, destroy this country, to pave the path for the false Messiah. That's what this is all building up to. They just want to create the New World Order so that a figure, probably a person, equipped with cybernetic devices, genetic mutations, so that he just, be a superhuman, will, declare himself to be God. Declare that, hey guys, I'm here. I'm God. Thank you. Let's bow down and worship me, or I'm going to kill you all. Oh, shut up, you Christians. We're going to just send you to the FEMA camps and kill you. You're disrupting this beautiful utopia. We have created heaven on earth. But these annoying Christians and these Muslims that say that he's the Dajjal, they need to be killed. They are the enemies of the state. That's what this is all building up to. We're in the final stretch of the human experiment. It's coming soon. Probably just a few decades. I can't see society sticking around for more than 50 years. It's coming quick, so go read your Bible. Go read the words of Jesus. Forecasted all this was happening. So, anyway, that's pretty much it for now. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Check out the previous videos, the playlists. Check out the Man on the Street Monday segments. Check out the previous petition, Man on the Street Mondays. The next few Man on the Street Mondays are going to be absolutely wild. I keep pushing the envelope to see how far it will go. To see how outrageous outrageous things I can say to people and get them to just sign away their rights. To test how ignorant and apathetic people are. To see what lengths they'll go to support their president, Obama. It's incredible. I really don't know how much further I could push it. The next few weeks are just going to get absolutely outrageous. You ain't seen nothing yet. So thanks for watching again. I'm Mark Dice. You can check out some of my books on Amazon.com or your e-readers if you want to get yourself up to speed. And like I said, there's more videos coming soon.